Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com, taking a look at the latest visible satellite image here. And this really shows quite nicely, at least from above, the convective nature of the snow showers that we've been dealing with across central Indiana, and a large portion, for that matter, over the Ohio Valley. Today, we go through periods of near whiteout conditions, and then the sun comes back out and it just repeats itself. And that's really been the story, at least for most central Indiana neighborhoods, for the better part of the day. We will note that a lot of these snow showers will begin to taper off and diminish as we go into the course and time later on this evening with the setting of the sun. Now, the cold is the story and will continue to be the story for the next couple of days. We're now 31 degrees below where we should be at this hour. We record this roughly about 6 o'clock. This is the 5 o'clock data that we're looking at here, though. So on a normal February 18th afternoon, 5 o'clock, we're running 31 degrees below where we would anticipate to be. And that is really going to set the stage for just a frigid night coming. We note some of the latest high-resolution data suggest overnight lows dip into the 8 to 10 degree below zero range, and then wind chill values obviously will be much more frigid, probably dipping somewhere between 20 and 25 degrees below zero late tonight and Thursday morning. Moving forward, snow showers, as we mentioned earlier, will diminish, give way to a clearing sky as that Arctic high just builds into the area. Another frigid day coming tomorrow as highs top out probably between 5 and 8 degrees above throughout central Indiana. That will absolutely crush the former cold high temperature record of 12 degrees. We're certainly going to shatter that. And then the stage is set. Well, first let's take a look at overnight lows. And this is really going to be a very widespread cold air mass. I mean, when you look at this, we've got temperatures that obviously go below freezing all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, and then really across Kentucky, following that deep snowpack, 10 to 15 below zero down into the southern Appalachians as well, where we go 5 to 8 degrees below zero. But focusing here on central Indiana, it's not just tonight and Thursday morning, but again tomorrow night and Friday morning, where we're going to deal with again temperatures below zero. Once again, the high-resolution NAM would suggest that temperatures bottom out tomorrow night, Friday morning, somewhere between 5 and 8 degrees below. So, a couple of very brutal nights coming. Now, we've got our issues ahead with this complicated, complex, just messy storm system coming up this weekend. A variety of precipitation types can be expected across central Indiana, and we're still not ready to determine exactly what those will be and where they're going to be located. Right now, we think probably more of a wintry component to the precipitation types from Indianapolis and points north, maybe some rain that gets involved for a time south of there. But there is a problem here that I still think forecast models are really, really struggling with, and that is simply the deep snowpack across a large portion of the southern Ohio Valley. And I really think forecast models are not understanding just what kind of snowpack we have here, and in return, what we're looking at is probably a situation where the warm air advection is not going to be as impressive when it comes to the weekend storm system as maybe some of the forecast models would suggest right now. A long ways to go with this. Another thing to keep in mind here is that we've got yet another Arctic high building south. And it's really, I just don't know, to be perfectly, candid with you here, I don't know if the surface low coming out of the plains is going to be strong enough really to overcome, one, the deep snowpack, two, very impressive cold air mass in place, and then finally, obviously, the new push of Arctic air that's going to be building into the area late in the weekend as well. So I still think very much that we've got a situation here where we're going to have to deal with all sorts of precipitation types across the area this weekend, primarily sleet, freezing rain, snow event from central Indiana, especially from the city endpoints north. Maybe some rain involved with that across southern portions of the state as well. A long ways to go with that. We'll fine-tune things as we move forward. Again, just wanted to kind of touch on it and give you some of our latest thinking here this evening. Stay tuned to NDWX.com. Stay warm tonight, obviously, as temperatures just bottom out. We think, again, somewhere between 7 and 10 below zero. And we'll keep you updated here on NDWX.com. Have a great night.